What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's MightyFan time, and happy Football Saturday to all of you. Today is October 1st, 2016, and as most of you already know, I'll be moving at the end of the month to my new house. So I was actually going around trying to figure out what furniture I want to take here. I'm probably going to take that couch behind me. That's going to be one of the things that moves, but anyhow, looking forward to it. You know, like I said, I just started doing some packing today to starting to box things up right now. So, you know, not the jerseys yet. That will come. But anyhow, I wanted to do a vid here for the pickups of September, and as I said before, there wouldn't be too many pickups because of, you know, getting ready for the move and all. I actually got a few extra things that I wasn't really expecting to go after, but the price was too good to pass up. And so let's get right into them. First off, got my, this is the first Temple football jersey I ever owned. And I always wanted a Temple football jersey because it's one of the college teams I like to, you know, root for. Of course, it's one of the local teams. And they're coming off a really good year a year ago, good season a year ago. And right now they're beating SMU 35-14 at the half. I had that game on in the background as I was packing. So, but this is actually kind of a newer Temple jersey, but it's a custom jersey I got from Fanatics.com, and it's a Bernard Pierce jersey. And Bernard Pierce is one of the great running backs in the history of Temple. Of course, he had a bit of a pro career with the Baltimore Ravens. So, you know, he was a great back in his days in Temple, of course. And there you see the jock tag. This is an Under Armour jersey. It's the first ever Under Armour jersey I own, so it's really nice. I like this. You know, it's got the Temple. Everything is generically, you know, pressed on. It's not stitched or anything. But it was one of the players that they had an option to get. They had Pierce and Wilkerson and, you know, some of the other greats that played at Temple, you know, over the years. And you do have the ability to get some custom ones, too. So I might try to get at some point, I might try to get a Tyler Matakevich jersey. Of course, he was a great linebacker at Temple. I think he was drafted by the Steelers late in the rounds this past draft, but he had a great career when he was with Temple, and I want to get his jersey. And it would be the same jersey, it just would have that number 8 on the front and Matakevich 8 on the back. But I have to get that custom. They don't have it, but they have an option at a Temple custom jersey that you can put whatever player you want. So at some point I'll get that done, maybe another month or so from now. But so yeah, Bernard Pierce. A little bit of Temple Tough for you there, and this jersey was just such a weird find because, speaking of Temple, I was with my buddy Mark M. at the Temple season and home opener, a game unfortunately they got blown out by Army in the home opener this year, in the season opener. But the Temple plays their home games at Lincoln Financial Field, which is of course where the Eagles would. By the way, I got my Jerome Brown Eagles jersey on just in case some of you have been under a rock and don't know right now. The Eagles are one of the teams that are still undefeated so far, 3-0. All aboard the Wentz wagon. And I love how my Birds are playing, so you know I had to get my favorite Eagle jersey of all time, the old Kelly green jersey with the full bird on the sleeve. This is the one I grew up with, and as I mentioned in that video, you know why I love the heat press jerseys, because that's what my Eagles wore when I was growing up. So when I first started getting into them, so there you go. Again, shout out to Big Baby. But we were at the pro shop with my buddy Mark M. while we were at the Temple game, and it was at Lincoln Financial Field. So we go in there, and there's like a sale rack, and it had, I don't know, they must have had these in like deep storage or something, but they had a bunch of authentic Reebok Terrell Owens Eagles jerseys, the white aways and the green homes. And I grabbed the green home because not only is it an authentic Terrell Owens Eagles jersey, but the green one's the one they wore in the Super Bowl when they went in Super Bowl 39 and lost to the Patriots. But Terrell Owens balled out in that game. He had like over 100 yards receiving. If the Eagles would have won the Super Bowl, he would have been the game MVP. So I went ahead and picked up this authentic TO, you know, Eagles jersey. He could be a Hall of Famer someday too. I went ahead and picked up this jersey, and you see it. It was just such a unexpected find that day. You know, it's like you're in there, and all of a sudden I see all these authentic Terrell Owens jerseys in a deep discount rack. So everything's triple stitched with the silver and black outlining on the white numbers all around. You got the Owens again on the. That's actually double stitched onto a nameplate, and then the 81 on the back is triple stitched. And of course, the thing I love about it is the detail, you know, and stuff like the Eagles logo. Like, that's crazy detail right there for the authentic, the old Reeboks. I love those old Reebok jerseys. I think they made them better than Nike does now because they're just really nice. I like the Nike ones, don't get me wrong, but I kind of prefer the Reebok ones from back in the day because I just think they were done just a bit better. And what I did is I got the Super Bowl 39 patch put on it. I got the patch off eBay and I just, you know, hat stitched onto the jersey because even though they lost that game, I mean, he had such a great game coming back from the injury and everything, so I had to get that jersey. And to this point, there isn't any Terrell Owens, you know, Super Bowl 39 jerseys out there, so I went ahead and had this done. The jersey didn't come with the patch, but I got it and put it on there because, you know, we love extras. And to date, unfortunately, it's the only Super Bowl I've seen my birds in, so hopefully that changes pretty soon. Hopefully they win the next one. But yeah, authentic Terrell Owens, Eagles, jersey, and I got the Super Bowl 39 patch put on it. So, there you go. So, this next one was actually a pre-order off NHL.com shop, and I got it. I think I pre-ordered it in either late July. I think it was like late July, maybe very early August. But it actually came some weeks later, and another example of something that I had to get the patch put on it separate. I thought it came with the patch, and it didn't. But the Flyers this year are celebrating their 50th anniversary. I know a few other teams are too. And the NHL is celebrating their 100th anniversary, so it's a pretty significant season in a lot of aspects. And the Flyers, of course, celebrating their 50th anniversary, and all the teams that celebrate their 50th anniversary this year are wearing alternate jerseys, and as you know, a jersey to kind of celebrate that anniversary. And the Flyers are one of them, and they're wearing this one. They're going to wear this, you know, a certain amount of times during the season. And it's the alternate jersey with the gold trim, celebrating the golden anniversary season, the 50th anniversary season. And of course, this is a Claude Giroux. And the captaincy, of course, has that gold and the black outline. And this is kind of a throwback, in a way, to the old, you know, days when they wore the whites at home, you know, during the Bullies years. And then they would wear the orange ones on the road. So I think this is going to be one they primarily wear at home. They might wear it on the road from time to time, but primarily I think this is an alternate home jersey, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Reebok. There you see the jock tag. And it's also got the established 1967 on the inside collar, right there. And the numbers on the sleeve are also like the captaincy. So it's got the gold inside with the black trim. The back, it's got the Reebok stitched on. It's got Giroux on the nameplate, and that's double stitched. The white on the inside, and then it's got actually it's triple stitched because the inside of that O has the gold trim, and then the outside is the trim for gold, the gold trim as well. The back numbers are similar to the arm numbers and to the captaincy with that gold and the black outline. And it didn't come with this patch, I guess because it's a replica or whatever you want to call it, so they didn't put the patch on it. But I went to the Flyers preseason game with my buddy Mark M, as I said in that in my last video, and I was able to get the patch there, and they were able to put it on. So there's the 50th anniversary patch that the Flyers are going to be wearing on all their jerseys this season, including this alternate one. So. And it says, again, established 1967. And it's got the Flyers logo and the 50 and the Keystone State kind of logo there. So, pretty cool. You know, I love the extras on jerseys. And, you know, I had to get that patch put on this jersey. I don't know why it didn't come with it, but you know, whatever. It wasn't a big deal just to get it put on there. So it's official now. And I actually got a couple more. So this next one I got from Retro to Heritage on eBay. It was supposed to come with the anniversary patch, and it didn't. So I actually was able to get 15% back. So thanks to them. Shout out to Retro to Heritage. There's still some stuff I want to buy from Retro to Heritage. It just might take a little while, but you know, there are other jerseys I want to buy from them. But this is a authentic cool base Manny Machado, Baltimore Orioles alternate orange jersey. Such a hot jersey. Love this jersey. And it's these are like deep discounted on Retro to Heritage. There you see the jock tag. You got the Orioles double stitched with the 13 button down, of course. And it's a cool base, so it's not the flex base that they're wearing now, but it's a cool base, which is why it was on such a deep discount. And it's got the Baltimore Orioles logo on the side. The back, you got the Batterman logo, Machado 13. Now, it was supposed to come with this patch. It didn't. I was a little disappointed about that, but I was able to get. They said either you can return a jersey for the one with the patch or get 15% back. I said, you know what? I'll just take the 15% back. I'll get a patch and have it put on myself. So I was able to right away grab this off eBay because this is the patch that's going to go on this sleeve. It's the Orioles 60th anniversary patch from some seasons ago in 2014. Such a hot patch. I had to get this jersey with the patch. The orange with this patch is just going to be electric. So I love that patch too. It's got the old logo on one side, and it's got the kind of newer, you know, current logo on the other, and it's got that big 60 right there. It's just such a hot patch. So I'm going to have this stitched on here, and then once I have it done, I'm going to kind of do it like an update with it with the patch on it. So, but yeah, I was a little disappointed because I got the one that had the patch, but they sent the one without the patch. So you know, it is what it is. It's a quick fix, so it's not a huge deal. But yeah, Manny Machado, Baltimore Orioles authentic, cool base, and I'll get that patch put on the sleeve to make it official. And also, because you know I love to do the jersey hat combo, so here's the hat that's going to go with that jersey. And as you see, it's got the 60 patch on the side, so that's going to go with it. Alright, last but not least, I just think this is so funny because the last video, I believe it was the last video, I said I wanted to, at some point, get that Sam Huff Redskins jersey so I could, you know, dress up as Ice Cube, as Nick, the character from Are We There Yet and Are We Done Yet, you know, the movies. Because particularly from Are We There Yet, that's basically the movie that I wanted to portray the character of during a Halloween party, maybe a holiday party someday. It's a Jersey Head movie, it really is. I mean, you know, it's like a kid's, you know, holiday movie, but he's wearing throwbacks the whole time, and it's just... This is the one he's wearing predominantly, though, in the movie, is that Sam Huff Redskins, which, by the way, I'm sure most of you have seen this movie. Now, during the movie, a lot of stuff happens, right? Lots of bad stuff happens to his Escalade, right? Or his Navigator, right? The Lincoln Navigator that he buys at the beginning of the movie. I mean, the thing blows up at the end in the woods. But nothing happens to the jersey. Like, if you notice throughout the whole movie, and he's wearing that Sam Huff, like a long sleeve, you know, jersey throughout most of the movie, not one scratch happens to that jersey. You know, that's what I like to see. You know, the Navigator, you know, whatever. But don't let anything happen to the jersey. Of course, in Are We Done Yet? At the beginning, he's wearing a Johnny Unitas jersey. It gets destroyed during breakfast. It's like, I knew that movie was going to be bad after that. But it's so funny because the next day, like I said, I wanted to be that character for a Halloween party this year or in the future. The next day I see one on eBay and it was like dirt cheap, you know? And so I was able to get it. And, I mean, you talk about timing, right? So here's the Sam Huff, Mitchell and Ness Redskins jersey with the 50th patch of the NFL, you know. And it's the same jersey that, you know, Cube is wearing in that movie. So, you know, no name on the back, just a 70. I mean, you know, there's the jock tag going on. And it's the same jersey. This is the one I wanted to get, primarily to wear it as a costume for the movie, but also it's a hot jersey. You know, I can't lie about that. It's a really nice looking jersey, even though I'm an Eagles fan. These old Redskin jerseys are pretty nice. But, so the other funny thing is, I get this jersey, and I started thinking about his hat. Now, I have a couple Cleveland Cavaliers hats, but I wanted to get like something similar that he was wearing in that movie, so I can continue to portray that character for that costume. So I go on so I continue my ventures on eBay that day, and I just do a random search for Cavaliers hat, you know. And one of the first ones that I come across is the exact same style that he's wearing in the movie, and I couldn't hit that buy it now button quick enough. So here it is. And for those of you familiar with the movie, this is the same Cavaliers hat that he's wearing in that movie. It's the same exact style, everything. It's the old New Era hat with the NBA logo on the front and the Cavaliers logo on the inside. It's got that pinwheel thing going on there. By the way, I loved these hats back in the day. I wish they would bring these back. You know, the pinwheel design with the big logos in the front. Because these jerseys were made, these hats were made for the jerseys, you know. So, but yeah, Cube is wearing this in that movie. The back, it's got that Cavaliers logo. So, I don't know. That's gonna be the. That's gonna be that's gonna be what goes with this jersey, and in the Halloween party and maybe some Christmas party or something, holiday party someday, I'm gonna do it up again. The only thing I need to buy, I need to get it at a Halloween shop, some fake bling, you know, because I'm not gonna buy the real thing, but I will get the fake, you know, bling that they sell around the Halloween shops. I'm gonna get some of that. I'm gonna grow out my beard a little bit. And just be that character Nick from Are We There Yet for my Halloween party at my new house this year. So what a way to christen in the house, right? So that's it. I was excited though. When I saw both of that, I was like, ooh, I can finally do. I wanted to do that for years, and I didn't have the jersey. I didn't quite have the hat, but now I have, not only to have them, but to have the two that, you know, the same exact ones that, you know, the style and everything that he wore in that movie. So now I can officially, you know, be that character. That's going to be pretty fun. These damn kids! I got to watch the movie again just so I can get into character, you know. So I can do a good job at portraying Cube on Halloween this year from Are We There Yet? But it's going to be fun. And I certainly will have pictures and all up for the jersey, for the groups on Facebook, and I'll probably dress up in that attire for my my Pickups of October video, which won't be too many things, believe me. The Pickup of October is the house. And I do have one jersey coming from Ron, so I'll probably have that in the house. That's going to be the Pickups of October. But anyhow, as always, thank you all for watching. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Give me some likes, too, you know. I mean, I try my best in these videos, okay? Anyhow, that's going to do it for me. I'm sweating, man, because I've been packing stuff away. It's been pretty crazy. But, as always, a big shout out to all of my subscribers out there, to all my family, friends, fellow DeviantArt members, all the groups on Facebook. Big shout outs to you guys. I'll probably put a link to this video in those groups. And whoever I'm forgetting, as always, a big shout out to you all. And until the next video, this is MightyFan's saying peace. Probably the next video with pickups will be from my new house, which I'm really looking forward to. The big pickup of October is that house. So that's going to do it for me, and I will see you all in the next one. All right, take care.